A project we've been highlighting over the last while is a unique opportunity to drought-proof over 1,200 families in one of the worst-hit famine areas of Africa by providing a long-term, self-sustaining farming solution. The Bible speaks of God providing streams in the desert, and in a very literal way, that's exactly what He's doing through you for the people of northern Kenya in a region known as Turkana, where water is extremely scarce. For an update on how your dollars are at work, we're joined by our international field representative for Crossroads Relief and Development, Chester Venhuizen, who recently returned from Turkana.
It's always nice to hear that timber in the green room, the unmistakable voice. Welcome back, Chester.
Thanks, good to be back.
Great to have you, Chester. Now, I mentioned off the top of the program that for some who may have noticed in the news, these underground huge reservoirs of water that were discovered in that region. Tell us just a little bit about what's happening.
Yeah, just recently they discovered vast amounts of water. In fact, more water than even embodies Lake Turkana. And Lake Turkana is it's the world's largest inland desert lake. And they have discovered vast amounts of water. And what I find so amazing is that when Crossroads first hit the ground back about 2 years ago, we had no idea. This report was not yet out. And yet God led us to begin drilling into the ground to extract water in terms of irrigation, providing water for the people to grow food. Later we find out that there's these vast reservoirs of water, enough water, as you said, to supply Kenya for the next 70 years. And the deputy governor that I spoke with about 3/4 of a year ago said there's enough water there to supply New York City for the next 50 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's a lot of water.
So the challenge is, though, tapping into it, getting things happening, and doing something practical to help the people and farming solutions and so on. So I know you've brought some pictures with you, and we're going to look at a few, but just share with us what's happening as we look at some of these pictures.
Well, the greatest development that's taken place is the team, we call the team Turkana Eden Agricultural Ministry demonstration gardens. Okay. And we have 12 gardens that are just about up and running. We're starting to plant vegetables, and we're going to be using that as a training program to help the people, to equip the people and give them some knowledge.
So here we see one of the wells being drilled.
And the drilling is taking place, Ron. What's really exciting, 3 wells are completed already down at the farms, another 5 to go for the first phase. We're using, at the team center, we're using solar-powered energy to
solar
pump
panels
water.
Right there.
And
that
being
gets
stored
it up into these
40,000 liters of water there, 4 10,000-liter tanks, gravitational flow, and it's supplying water. Also to the community, there are 2 of these tap stands just outside of the compound where women and children and people come to get their water on a daily basis. There's plenty of water. It's excellent quality. And then there's land clearing going on down at the farms, and the people are busy, and we have a backhoe there as well that's helping to remove the stumps and the very intricate root systems of some of these palm trees. We also have the demonstration gardens that are up and running. You see the 1,000-liter tanks, and this will supply water. And this is exactly what the people will be using on their farms. They'll be using the same system as what we have at the team center.
So just a matter of multiplying then, of what's happening in a couple of places, and just having these small farm areas for each family all around there.
And it's different than rain-fed irrigation. So people need to, of course, be aware of reserving and conserving water, so you can't just use unlimited amounts of water. So we're going to be helping people to understand, but we're also going to be demonstrating new kinds of crops that people can grow. We've already planted a fruit tree nursery, which we will take cuttings from in order to graft and supply people with fruit trees, all kinds of fruit trees, oranges, mangoes, papayas, and that's very exciting as well.
This is a real edgy farmer, because I mean, even on your own farm in Baden?
Yes.
That's how you say it. Not too far from here, you've got, did you say yellow raspberries?
Yellow raspberries, that's right.
And you're growing, I didn't even realize that yams are a tropical.
That's right, it's a tropical tuber, that's right, and we've this year planted a long row of orange flesh sweet potato. And that's what we want to introduce in Turkana as well. The people are not yet accustomed to orange flesh sweet potato, but there's so many different types of food that will grow well in the desert. And so it's very exciting to see what God is doing. And we're moving closer and closer to the point where people will start to grow their own food. And I just want to, really invite our viewers again, those who have already given, just be encouraged that your dollars are really working hard, and be encouraged that as you continue to contribute, we will move forward. Crossroads Missions, together with our partners on the ground, will move forward to do a fantastic job to provide streams in the desert.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chester, for all that you're doing, and the teams on the ground there. And thank you for helping out.